It's nothing to do with my mother, but it's how the device will wants to cause the siblings quarrels. The people who are as I said when I was on the sixth floor, when I was on the fifth floor, the uncle told me on the sixth floor, Uncle, the war is always a war. It can't be changed. He's trying to tell me and assist me. It says there are many people in their lives, of the good, the dark, and the shades of grey. Whatever they do, it cannot be proven in court until being arrested. But they are suspicious over others outright. So because of this, in the end, they just use a device, agenda, their secrets, and their uh, politics and so on. That's why they play politics and so on. So the fight never happens because I didn't see, and moreover, the fight doesn't do with my ex-wife friend. But if it happens, as I said, it all can be proven in court. Who started it? It's not because of human gifts. It's because of the people that use the device. As I said, the device is satanic device. Once you touch it, then it becomes satanic. And the methods that people use, why they want to use the method to destroy people, since when the device is satanic device. Mm. So that's why I say don't cause all this problem when people just try to hide whatever secrets they have. Mm. So therefore, in the end of the day, when people say, why is it that people find the truth that all this can be proven in court? They cannot prove it in court. Then in the end, if the person wants to arrange the fight, then okay, fine. We just arrange the fight because the other party is willing. And if they want to have the fight, fight. Again, if the fight want to be arranged, want to fight, fight. Because it's trying to say that don't use the device to destroy people, to disturb people. People don't like to be destroyed. People don't like to be disturbed. It's not a matter of self-cheer. Since knowing the device is evil and satanic, why would you use the device for what? Why 做贼心虚线下留一下? What is the reason? What gives them so much power? They have no powers. The United devices have no power. Why would give them power for what? Why they want to have power? They are nobody, but they just because they have a device they can use on others. And now they and some more they are of different clans. In China sometimes they are of different clans. If they want, they work on their own clan or their own people. They don't go around working on other people. You see, the problem is because one is the overseas direction, one is a local direction. If it's political, if it's China, if it is from Gulf of China, their main focus overseas, America and its airlines. Because that's how they let the people touch the device in their own country and destroy their own people in their own country. And as long as anybody in Singapore, they will destroy anyone. They will destroy anyone, whether you're locals, foreign, overseas people coming for tourists, or whatever. So whoever they are, even as I said, when I was in Vietnam, they will tell me all this. Whoever do this to whatever, if anyone can do this to this anyone, we can do this to anyone. because they believe whatever they do is correct. But how to prove? Cannot prove correct. So in the end, according to the minority rights to the directors on the minority, you are all siao already lah. How can prove that you are working the device working on people? The device is not working on people, you are all siao already. That's what they're trying to say. But later when I find out that it can be proven with maths and that's what they're trying to tell me. It actually can be proven with maths and science, with visual and visual AI technology. And they want me to write down. And but they never say exactly the words. So they want me to write down. So when I was in good law, I write down. And because they also don't want to do this trick, but they are being caught in um, this whatever problem they may have in this system, weakness of the system. So, be, so because of all this, uh, be, uh, because of because of all this, they just want to cover up the truth, nothing but the truth. But look, if they want to spy on people, go and spy. But they don't have to use the device to say that in the morning, when they wake up in the morning, they laugh at them. Ha 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 ha. They know all your vows. You sell facing, say already lah. This is not the way to try to disturb people. When people are sleeping, they spy on people. Spy, get their, all their information. But they shouldn't go around trying to use the, to use a device to tell people, hey, they wake up, they're all crazy or they're insane. That's not the right way to do it to people. That's why when I was in the Singapore, there was one girl, she also said, uh, she was very easily, the fight never happens. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. When, when we hear in here, oh, there's a fight between Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier, example. Can it be proven or not? It cannot be proven until you see it, right? So unless you see it, but what is the reason when Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali fight? What is the main reason? What is the commentator? Who is the commentator? Can you trust the commentator? You cannot trust all these things anyhow. Try to play politics and say, oh, that's how the fight. Somebody try to psycho me. Hey, wow, this man very handsome, suck a lot of cock, and all this kind of thing. Or this girl, very single, she's still available. All this. They just want to create story. They just want to decide what is the source. Where's the origin? Where's the root of device user? The and the Shangri-La line. Why? Because in the end of the day, you know, the soft the at that time before year 2012 already happened already. 20 before year 2012 already happened already. Right? So again, people start using the device as I said already. Ever since before year 2010. I was in the year 2008 I already can hear all this interesting sometimes people trying to communicate or just tell me something, but I can't hear because they didn't use the methods. They just like one to one using the device to try to communicate to you or even earlier. You know? So whatever it is, as I said, they have been using the device a long time ago. Not because I was a choir permanently, not because I was in China permanently. So anyway, what I'm trying to say that look, don't always try to say that because uh, and the hypnotic advisors they want to blame everything. They want to cause the conflict between China and America and between secret society. So that's not why they want to cause all this problem. Everything exists. You cannot eradicate secret society. You cannot eradicate the system of the good love. And the shades of grey are there. Life of the two, positive and negative, of life of the two in a universe of emptiness and nothing. The universe is vacuum. So because of this, there is plus and minus. You cannot say when you live in the system of the weakness, you cannot say you do not have the plus. You cannot say you cannot have the minus. So in that sense, everybody always live in this law if they do not want to improve. If they just continue like this and live, just like I said already, right? They want to live as poor as they want, then live. Then there will always be the differences between the have and have not. Just like India caste system, they want them to be, you know, lower rank or lower status. And lower status, so does it help the people? Doesn't it? The same for the people. If they know that the system is weakness, why they want to not stop use the device? Because they cannot ban, because they cannot, at the moment, it cannot be proven with fraud. That's what the hypnotic device is that they are not trying to tell me. Because it cannot be proven with fraud. It can be proven for only through this algorithm, but the maths and science is not able to gather up to it. The chemistry of the sensitization is there, but it cannot be proven at the moment. It cannot get the chemistry. So once more and more things can be proven in court, then no point trying to argue. because in the end of the day, they will know who is at fault, who is the one that's true. So my advice is once you can prove that the device is people are using the device to destroy people, then they will not use the device. At the moment it cannot be proven, there is a math and science, but they are not able to get it on the formula through visual and visual. So whatever millions of reasons that the medical activities is all political. It's all political. To cover up their senses, their hidden agenda and secrets, and they play politics. And this is why it was originally started as political weapon and end up also being a political weapon. But the people in China, if it happens and they arrange a fight, it's because they do not know what was going on. And they have their clan. Why want to disturb other clan, disturb other clan? You want to use your own clan, even in the Eagle group there are many clans. Let's say in Eagle group there's clan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eagle group have clan 1, then they use on their own people. If Eagle group have clan 2, then they use on their own people. You cannot use clan 1 use on clan 2 or clan 2 use on clan 1. That is in China. But because in Yijiang, but here it's different. When it's outside of Singapore, it's all different. Outside of China, it's all different. So it's all started in Singapore because Singapore is a strategic military location, and Philippines is a strategic military location, and also this Taiwan also. You can see that as country more and more of American and its airlines also, they use this to destroy American airlines. As long as people, they are American airlines, as long as the people are in there. But why destroy the people? Because this is the government thing, but they really want to do it. The people, many reasons I said already. It becomes political, it becomes 做贼心机现象, suspicious over people out or nothing. Sometimes they use it for fun. Sometimes they just, whatever it is, it's just all kinds of reasons, millions of reasons. That's why I say it's a weakness of by the end, who won? It's the force of Chancellor from China. Because everybody destroy between among themselves, everybody 自相残杀 in Chinese. So everything in Chinese. So in the end, it is and moreover they use the Chinese civilization. So when they use the Chinese civilization, when they use the Chinese civilization, then something is wrong out there. So as I said, I'm not angry, but as I said, in the end of the day, that's how they bully people. They bully people after that they find that they are easy to bully, and therefore they bully them. And then after that they say, oh why? Why is that? How to prove? You say already how to prove. And then you want to turn this into action. But again, don't believe it because when people sitting, although it's true, but at the moment it cannot be proven. It cannot be proven. Although it's true, it cannot be proven in court. But if you want to arrange a fight, then is that that if the opponent is so okay, all this like I said, that's why the main objective of this movement is to move everybody to the equal group because the 24 and 20 and 369 do not want to protect the hypnotic device user anymore. So if they also like sick and tired of all this, they want to do their own things. So therefore, in the end of the day, the ego group decided to take the rap and take whatever they want to do and continue this the system of the everybody is still living in a system of witness. It's not an ideal world, but everybody is still living in a system of witness. But the ideal world doesn't exist. The perfection world or the utopian world doesn't exist. But we should move to path one. But again, if you look at China, they are not moving in path one. You look at many countries, they are not moving to the path one. And that's why now more and more and more important. And it affects people from all walks of life. Whether they are secret society, whether they are not secret society, and whether they are minority device user or not. Everyone are affected by system crisis. And they want to say that the government messed up the world. They want to push the blame. Again, minority device they push the blame. They say 政府做了，谁的？ So whatever is they play politics, the blaming, push the pushing the blaming game, or playing the blaming game, playing the blaming game. So that's how they try to play politics on everybody. Uh, so don't laugh because in the sixth floor they sometimes laugh. And that's why they use the device too often. And when I shake my head, I say, is this or you want to go to the mental heart? Whatever they do, they just try to play politics. And then after that, they slaughter people. They say, oh, sorry, I swore. Yeah, that's where after that, their mouth are clean. And they brush their teeth, tooth, teeth, and then after that, they are ready to suck. So you see, that's how they try to play politics as a naughty device. Right? So when they are saying that in the naughty device, they say swore, means they have to brush their teeth. And they have to get ready to suck the claw. So you can see that this is not the way. They're all created by the naughty device in Singapore. Swore, my case, yeah. Now everybody, my case, no? Higher cost of living, no? Six global crisis, no? Tak kau my case, no? Swore, yeah. Whatever life they are going through right now, even their face are black. Swore, you see, they backfire, then it goes back to them. So tell this to the naughty device user they created all this. Because their face always black. So swore, now they have to pay and pay. Everybody have to pay now, not only in Singapore. You tell them not only at Singapore people have to pay more. Now the whole world have to pay more. Remember what I wrote when I was in Singapore before I left Bedok North to the Malaysia for the service office and all this. Everybody pay more. But when they never not able to solve the problem, they pay even more. So now everybody pay even more. Complain, angry at government, push the blame on everybody or other people, on all kinds of people as a blaming game. Why don't they blame themselves? Or should they blame at the weakness of the system? Should they blame at the weakness of the system? When they blame the weakness of the system, what should they do? I'm not blaming the weakness of the system. I'm trying to identify the problem. So when you blame the weakness of the system, what should they do? Improve lah. They're waiting for what? Huh? Everybody have to play a part to improve to reduce the weakness of the system and improve the strengthen by improving whatever that is good, whatever negative, whatever that is positive, improve, add more positive. Whatever that is negative, just reduce. That is the only way. There's no two ways about it. There's no chicken or egg. It's chicken thing. You want the chicken and egg one, you do not know where to go, or you are lost, not found, or you are lost and found but still in the same place. What is the point? So you see, everybody must overcome this problem, their daily problem. As each and every entity, they are in the witness of the system. Life of the positive and negative in the earth. The life of a positive and negative earth you must overcome by reducing the negative and moving towards path one. That's all. That's all. There's no two ways about it. You want two ways, plus and minus, you'll be manual here and there. A merry-go-round, a maze, or in the tunnel. Maybe perhaps people go to the dark tunnel, not the dark tunnel. They think there's light. They went to the wrong direction, and then they have to start to the original point. Everyone, an endless cycle of no food. 没完没了 of destruction. 没完没了 of not solving the problem the right way. And every day they wake up, they face some more problem from the demographic devices. So, of course, that's the weakness of the system. Why use the device? What if they receive the same poison? Now, later, now, someone go and sleep now, or the person destroy people. They go and sleep now, and other people go and destroy them. They say, what about the shades of grey? What about those dogs or ghosts or whatever? In the end, uh, they will be redeployed to do other things. Life is like that. Nobody wants to be a warty or World War II. Yeah? So as I say in life, I'm not trying to identify who is. It cannot be proven, and that's why they try to. You see, that's the problem with the PR industry in Singapore. They spy on people, whether they are, you know, last time the dark force of secret society, the dark force of any actually use the chance to continue to spy on other people. So again, spy on other people, and when they spy on other people, it makes no sense. And now, you know, now it's the also the good force of the spy. So everybody spy here, spy there, spy there, spy here for more than 50 years. Then the Chinese civilization, because the Chinese civilization is the one that knows all their secrets. But again, can it be proven? No? Cannot be proven. Right? So that's why they also come up with the false imagination, not as a main reason, but also include the Chinese civilization. To say that the Chinese civilization already, they describe their own imagination. Uh, Send them to see the psychiatrist. And this can happen in Philippines in any other country when the Chinese civilization, when China is, when the countries are part of the China and America conflict. They say like Philippines, uh, and then they use the Chinese civilization. They want to sabo the Chinese civilization. So it's one to send the Chinese civilization to see a psychiatrist, to take the medicine, but at the same time continue to assist them. Yeah, you can do this in Philippines because when I was in Metro Manila, they go and cycle all the victims, many victims end up, they go and see the psychiatrist. Tomorrow go and see psychiatrist A, another day go and see psychiatrist B. But what about Chinese? They never go and see the psychiatrist, and they depend on the Chinese civilization. They cannot live without the Chinese civilization. Uh, So that's the problem. So you see that in this is the weakness of the system. So maybe who knows, one of these days maybe a director before they take the money, they go and see the psychiatrist. Nobody want to do. Then they will there'll be still many other Chinese civilizations that will want to do because everywhere in this world, money is not enough. Not got enough. Money is not enough. So to them, if they want to see for China or for themselves, uh, they have to go and take the medicine. They have to go to see the psychiatrist. Maybe a director before give them money. So I'll bring them to see a psychiatrist first. After that, then they pay them. Decide what to do. 我现在大家不要做，不要做了，好了，自己决定啊，你要那个钱还是不要你那个钱的。Everybody now is in times of, desperation. You say, wow, the director very 吵, whatever, want to power, want to fight with you or whatever. So this is where it happens in Singapore. It's a lawful country. They know they are using the Chinese civilization, and the Chinese want to be used, and they think they are doing this for China, directly, indirectly, or literally speaking. So you see, it becomes a political, and therefore, in the end of the day, everybody, so in the end of the day, everybody got um, got involved in the negative ways. Why not everybody got involved in the negative ways? Nobody wants to be get involved in the negative ways. So that's what I'm trying to say already. If I or any other, if they can do this to Lee, we can do it to everybody. We can do this to Joe Biden. We can do this to everybody. Some of them are fake. Some of the action they doing are fake. But if the Chinese civilization goes all over the world, 这个在幻想，那个在幻想，每个在幻想，他们也不是在幻想吗？That's what they're trying to say. Some of the Chinese protecting other the good people. You say that the good people are 幻想. Then what about they themselves when they read others? Isn't it 幻想? Everybody is imagining. Everybody imagine, but one want to accuse people. Well, he imagine something and you already. But what started the imagination? The person himself or the device? As long as the device is around, everybody live an elusive, artificial, political world. I feel in the last one. As long as the technology device is around, everybody live an elusive, artificial, and political world. And some people say, oh, because I like, okay lah, want to just use this and take advantage to accuse and to play politics. You know, play who won the politics? China, because all the things is depending on the Chinese civilization to distract the imagination. That's why I say auntie is the one that mess up the world. They think they're very clever. They want to be creative. Then we show that they have the methods, the most evil method. We want to show that they're the worst of the worst. But look, whatever they do are negative, and they infect the whole world with the false imagination. Oh, 这个在疯狗，这个疯狗，每个在疯狗。But in the end of the day, can it be proven? Cannot be proven. Or whatever. Can it be proven? Cannot be proven. And yet they still want to blame on, on me or blame on any other people and push the playing the political blaming game, playing the blaming game politics. You see. So again, playing the blaming game politics. I can see that, everything people just want to protect themselves and they say they are the angels and the rest all are devils. How can you do that? There is everybody is a witness of sin. So that's why I say blame, don't need to bring up the past because nobody knows exactly what happens in the past. I don't always talk about that's how the fight happens and all this. It's not nobody says this in Singapore now. Nobody says this in Singapore now. Because it's that there is no way to prove. So don't say this that's what happened. Don't create conflict between secret society. Uh, my wife at home, we also have seen orange. My own house and now is my ex-wife house because I give it to my ex-wife and my child. So my ex-wife and my child house have all kinds of colors. Uh, does it mean that they are not? You see the clothes now, dark blue, orange, orange, dark blue, red, dark blue, red. All this all over, whether oxygen or whether this bench or whether precision and Uniqlo everywhere all over the world. So that's why I said don't try to cause problem as in not be righteous, be more responsible. Don't anyhow and create all this problem on the world because it's although it's a caring field, but do not tell me to turn this worse into the people in Singapore they do it because they have no island dispute. Singapore have no island dispute with China. But it's a military location for the American and its airlines to land there for port, for air, for for sea, and for land and for air. But so landing for both landing on the airfield or the airport and the port for both. So because of this, that's why a lot of North device users use all kinds of also like say suspicious and over others of nothing, many reasons. So in end of the day, they are using this for their own reasons, but still the final end, the device is a political device. Remember that the device is a political device. So don't always talk about the past, why the member are into and even most recently, in fact last 2021, I would say, or even 2020, 2020, I would say they don't need, in fact 199, 2019, I will say, do not need the membership and the physical presence in Japan. They agree to it. They say they don't need you mostly all transform into the digital economy. Gone are the days of having membership and also the time in year 2000 many temples were closed. Not because the government tell them to close, because they don't want to do anymore. They are not having members, they don't want to have members and they just you know, they just don't want to do because there's not much and that they are old already. And like many temples in Singapore, they all closed down. They don't want to do. It can become a heritage. Sometimes the foreigners and people, oh, this is the original, place where the birth of secret societies and all things, or certain clans or whatever form. I think my place should be no lah. It's just Li Jiang. It's just nobody know. It's nothing to do with my clan, my ex-wife clan. I'm not a member. My ex-wife clan. In Singapore, it's nothing to do with my ex-wife clan. It's other clan. So again, don't always try to um, say always is my ex-wife clan. There's no evidence. There are so many, I think hundreds of clans, thousands of clans in this Lijiang, just the town itself. So there are so many. And they all keep telling me every last time morning they try to do the vows of the, the elders and this and that. There's many, but general ones like India also many. But the general, of course, the general, but specific one, many. So no use. They are trying to bring everybody back to the oldest world. If they every day extinct law, if they bring everybody back to the oldest world. In Vietnam, that's what they do. And sometimes they um, also show its security. But they know normally the routes are going, so they will come out security force or people from the Naughty device, those people from the secret society, they'll come out to greet me and they want the exchange the vow and all this. How I know? I'm a learned man. I don't know anything about secret society. How I know? I don't get involved in the worldly affairs. That's why I say already that I was supposed to stay in China. Right? But they don't. They always someone to cause this, this, and nothing to do with my parents or my siblings. Because they, many things they don't know really what is going on about the young